नमस्ते बेटियों, खुश रहिए बेटियों। I, JVN Dr. Parvinder Singh, Professor and HOD, Department of Homeopathic Pharmacy, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, welcomes you all on the digital version too. Today's topic is the scope of homeopathic pharmacy in relation to national economy. First of all, introduction. In the past, health services were being provided to the patient without regard to cost of treatment. It is now apparent that it does little good to develop a level of health care if a sizable segment of the population cannot afford to pay. Hence, the obligation of health professionals to consider the economic dimension of health care is now recognized. In developed countries, government spends around 9 to 10% of its gross national productivity or GNP for medical facilities, while in a developing country like India, only 2 to 4% of the GNP is spent on medical facilities. Out of this, 2 to 4% of GNP, around 85% for allopaths, around 12% is for homeopaths, and 3% for other systems of medicine. This money is spent by the government on hospital infrastructures, manpower, diagnostic facilities. For Medicare, demand for the facilities are increasing day by day because of the more aging population and more awareness of people towards health. Hence, if we can attract more and more people towards homeopathy, we can reduce the healthcare expenditure because in homeopathy, medicine is less costly, vehicles used are also less costly, method of preparation is simple, hence less expenditure on costly instruments. Application of medicine is simple. Packaging of medicine is also simple and less costly. We can keep the medicine for a longer duration because it can retain its medicinal power for a longer period. Single medicine and few doses are used, so no side effects. So if we adopt homeopathy, we can reduce the cost of national economy and then reduce the burden on our economy because health problems in India is very critical, prone to communicable diseases, nutritional disorder very high, environmental sanitation problems are big, medical care problems and population problems are facing continuously. In the background, in 1990s, the mortality rates plateaued. Country encountered dual disease burden. On one side, communicable diseases become more difficult to combat due to insecticide resistance among vectors, resistance to antibiotic and emergence of new diseases like HIV for which no therapy is available. On the other side, increasing longevity of the changes in lifestyle have resulted many non-communicable diseases. Nutritional deficiency and associated health problems coexist with increasing prevalence of obesity and lifestyle related communicable diseases. Technologies for diagnosis and therapy have become expensive, so larger in investment are necessary even to maintain the current health status. Population problem. In India in 1947, 300 people life expectancy of 33 years. In 2001, 1028 million and life expectancy 65 years. Annual growth rate is 1.93%. Population doubling time at current rate is 30 years. Technological advances and improvement in access to health care reduce mortality substantially, and it has shared an increase of population problem. The factors influencing national economy. These are in, inefficient utilization of natural resources, poverty, large population, wars and natural calamities, international debiting, defense expenditure, expenditure on health factors influencing expenses, population increase, inflation increase, increased utilization of facilities and services, increased governmental involvement in healthcare, increased quality of care for new techniques, equipments, and drugs, measures to control health expenditure, inflation check, judicious use of technical devices, use of indigenous pharmaceutical products, economy delivery system of pharmaceutical services, and increase in share of private enterprises toward health. Resources in homeopathy. 186 homeopathic medical colleges across in country. 22 homeopathic manufacturing units. Huge number of trained, skilled, technical and medical personnel. Rich supply of medicine. Share of homeopathic pharmacy to national economy. Low priced and easily affordable medicines. Good foreign trade to expand foreign reserve of India. Least expenses of public fund. Least expenses of foreign exchange. Good number of trained personnel and creates adequate job opportunity. Now, homeopathy has gradually proved its efficacy in different parts of the world. If properly nourished, this system of medicine will be expanded as there is good scope, and under these circumstances, homeopathy may even be helpful in earning foreign currency for country. So, if we adopt homeopathy, we can reduce the cost of national economy and then reduce the burden on our economy. Thank you. नमस्ते बिटियो, खुश रहिए बिटियो.